Heather Horvath. I think I know most of you. I'm the executive director here at the Janesville Performing Arts Center. And thank you all so much for coming and helping us celebrate 10 years here. Yes? I did want to say before I start that we have all 3 executive directors in one room in one evening. And it was completely unplanned but worked out quite well. So we have Laurel Cannon and Emily Greenwald here as well, for those of you who know those fine ladies who contributed to the 10 years, of course, as well. We want to thank Webco, Tim and Marcy Weber, especially for sponsoring this evening, as well as the committee that put this lovely event together. I just want to take a moment to recognize them. Rodney at Best Events has done an unbelievable job. Wait till you see the theater. You will not recognize anything in there.
Really?
And especially Terry Sartorius, who has been unbelievable in doing all the decorations and making sure it looked like you were dressing like an adult and playing like a kid. So a big round of applause for Terry. The rest of the committee is Betsy Reamer, Oakley Ryan, Jane Gilbertson, and Lisa Stevens, and then our sales and marketing manager, Carrie Dre. So a big round of applause for them as well. Just a couple of notes about this evening. We're going to go up to the theater at 8 o'clock, at which point you will receive maps. And these maps at the door give you different ideas of where to go throughout the night. There are cool things to learn how to do, like tap dancing. You can do an improv scene with Jim Lake. Yes. You can be in a movie in front of a green screen, complete with costumes and props and all sorts of other things. And there's actually an art station as well, so there's lots going on. On the tables in front of you, as well as at the registration table and upstairs, there are these little cards called Pay or Play. And what that is you can nominate your best friend next to you to do all sorts of crazy things on stage. And so throughout the night, we are going to say, so-and-so nominates so-and-so to, and you have the option to pay or play at that point. So please fill those out, drop them off at the soundboard or at the registration table. And last but not least, we do have raffle tickets for sale for a trip to Ireland as part of Irish Fest. They are for sale upstairs. There's a raffle table upstairs that you'll see, so please keep an eye out for that. Without further ado, I'm going to introduce Ms. Jane Gilbertson, who's going to give a short presentation on the last 10 years, if you will. Jane has been unbelievable, obviously, as part of this organization for such a long period of time, and she is the perfect person to talk about what 10 years means. And here's Jane.
Thank you, Elizabeth. It's so great to see so many friends in the room this evening. I don't have really honestly prepared comments. I was just asked to talk about memories of the last 10 years, so Tobin, stop that back there. I will try to be brief, but for me, from my perspective, starting back, well, for me 14 years ago, but there was many people before me, I don't know if people know that, but there was a group long before I got involved that had the vision for this building, which is really incredible to think about what this space was back then, to think that we could have this arts center in the middle of Janesville and be an anchor to the Janesville community and downtown and riverfront development and all those amazing things that this building ended up being. And Mick and I actually had heard some murmurs about it and kind of stuck our nose in and said, hey, is this really going to happen? Because we feel passionate about this building. We both went to school here back in the day, way back in the day. He'll remember like where his locker was and all those things. I don't remember any of that stuff. But we really thought this was an amazing idea, and people had gotten some energy going around it, and then we jumped in. And but then it was really coming to so many of you that I look around the room and see back in the day who were kind enough to listen to me with my dog and pony show saying, hey, just trust us, it's going to be great, we need a bunch of money, and please open up your checkbooks and your hearts and commit to this great building. And it was a building to begin with, but it's become the heart of the community, and I truly believe that the best is yet to come. When I think back just personally, again, about what that week was like, that we actually opened up, it was psychotic. The world will remember. We didn't sleep. Many people, again, here in the room were part of that, but I think it's really special to think that the very first people through this building were our youngsters. All right, we had students that walked through.
Don't touch the walls.
Don't touch the walls, don't spill, don't scrape, whatever. But they got to be on stage, they got to see the whole building, and I think it was really special to think that young people, our young elementary kids were actually the first ones through the building. And I don't know if all of you know, but as of yesterday, we had another free presentation for elementary kids. Again, we thought it was fitting that 10 years later they should again be back here celebrating what this building is about. The idea was to be able to expose children especially to what the arts can be, and they can be a part of it, they can be part of it behind the scenes, they can at least have an appreciation for being in the audience and understanding a little bit more about what goes into any experience in that special place in there. So started that 10 years ago. It was fun to think that they were back again yesterday, seeing that kind of thing again. And then of course we had lots of events through that whole weekend, but of course the culmination for many of us was getting to see Tony Bennett on that stage. I mean, oh my God. I still think that's just an amazing thing. I don't know about you all, but I thought that was pretty cool. Especially for me, I'll share with you personally, that was my mom's favorite artist. So I sat there that night, you know, thinking my mom's watching this. She's singing along with I Left My Heart in San Francisco. She was a California girl, so that was her song. And to think that gentleman with this amazing class came onto that stage and put his microphone down and said, the acoustics are so amazing in here, I don't even need the microphone. You can't know what a relief that was to us. Because so many people said, oh my God, you're going to screw up the acoustics, you're putting new chairs in, whatever, and we were just holding our breath thinking, please let that not be true. Tony Bennett said it wasn't true, so I was like, all right, see that? He just said he doesn't need a microphone to even sing in here. That was an amazing evening for me, and I think back on all the red roses, on all the seats. Again, many of you saw those things. That was a very special evening. I'll always remember that. So thanks to so many of you 10 years ago or longer who helped us make that happen, and more importantly, you're here this evening and you continue to support this very special place. And the best is yet to come. I really believe that. So thanks again to all the superheroes in the room who make this a wonderful evening and a wonderful place. Enjoy your evening and enjoy the future of JPAC. Thank you.
I'm Elizabeth Horvath, Executive Director of the Janesville Performing Arts Center. I am so honored to be the third Executive Director here in our 10th year anniversary. The other two that came before me did an excellent job, and I hope that I can only do the center justice as we move past 10 years. Here's to another 10 and many more.
We're doing double channels. Oh, you're wonderful. Shovel steps. Okay. Shovel steps are fresh names. Yes. See, it looks fine. Beautiful, Pat. Isn't she fantastic? You can join my troupe. Rolling shuffles. Oh, you're phenomenal. All right, Leslie.
Congratulations on JPAC on the 10th anniversary. It's such a pleasure for me to have been a part of it, to see the way that the arts have been embraced by this community, and I wish you another 10 years and many, many more, and continued success in bringing the arts to Janesville and the surrounding community.
And our bachelor this evening, ladies and gentlemen, a big round of applause for Dan.
Hello, America!
And Dan has 3 beautiful bachelorettes, which he is going to question for a date. So take it away, Dan.
Okay. Well, let's get right into the mix with the questions. I would say bachelor number 2. If I was going on a date with you and I had spinach in my teeth, would you or would you not tell me on our first date?
Well, you see, of course I would tell you, because I would have to have spinach to fix our appetizer.
Oh, well, very creative. Okay, bachelor number 1. What do you imagine would be a hot first date that we could go on?
Well, I think that we could go on a date to a birthday party for the president.
Oh, very good. Well, we'll have to look up and figure out what that is so that we know when our date is. Okay, bachelorette number 3. What do you think a great date would be? Or how about, what restaurant should we go to on our first date? Would it be hot and sultry, or would it be A&W with plenty of ice cream?
Oh, definitely hot and sultry, because we're going to be coming from the gym.
Oh, from the gym? Very good.
Yes, honey.
Well, bachelorette number 1, let's say that we're going on a date to the gym. What kind of activity do you feel that we would do on our date?
Well, I would like to give you a massage. And we could stretch. I could stretch.
Well, that sounds very appealing. We would do that before we went to the restaurant, I have a feeling. Okay, now, bachelorette number 2, do you prefer dogs or cats?
Oh, I much prefer dogs. Dogs are just God's gift to the world.
Oh, wonderful. Okay, and then I think I have one more for bachelor number 3. Bachelorette number 3. What do you think that we should wear on our first date?
Nothing.
Okay. Well,
Wow,
that
you've got
wraps
some
it
good
up.
answers,
I've
Dan.
got some wonderful answers.
Who will you choose for your date?
Well, I think I really like the idea of the massage and the stretching, and I don't know how she would do it, but I can imagine. So I think I'm going to go with bachelorette number 1. Yay!
Welcome back, and come back next week for the dating game.
Yay! Okay, how did that go?
Hi, I'm Laurel Cannon. I was the executive director here at JPAC from 2003 until 2008 when we were relocated to Ohio. Walking through the doors brings back so many incredible memories of the shows that were here, Tony Bennett on this stage where I'm standing, Donny Osmond, but most importantly, all of the programs that we did with the kids in this area. The students that came to our shows here for the children's theater programs and the shows that were done on the stage by the kids are probably my most favorite memories. and my favorite day here at the theater when we had thousands of kids through here. I'm so happy that the dream has been realized and this theater is being recognized as the beautiful asset and cultural destination in the community that we had always envisioned. Thank you to everyone and have a great night.